Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into self-improvement and personal development. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that many of you might have encountered but didn't quite know how to put into words. Men who pretend to be nice but actually aren't. We're going to weave this discussion around the life of our central character, Arjun, who lives in the bustling city of Bangalore. So, let's dive into Arjun's story and uncover these subtle behaviors. Arjun was your typical Bangalore techie, working in one of the many sprawling IT parks that dot the city. He was known for his charming personality, quick wit, and seemingly endless stream of compliments. But beneath this facade, Arjun was far from the nice guy he portrayed himself to be. Let's explore the 10 subtle behaviors that revealed his true nature. Awesome. 1. Over-complimenting. Arjun had a habit of showering everyone with compliments. At first, it felt good. Who doesn't like to be appreciated? But soon, people started noticing that his compliments often seemed insincere and excessive. He would compliment his colleagues on the smallest of things, like the way they typed or the color of their pens. This over-complimenting was his way of masking his true intentions, creating a false sense of security. The solution? Be wary of excessive compliments. A genuine compliment feels sincere and specific. If someone is constantly complimenting you without any depth, it's worth considering their motives. 2. Manipulate conversations. Arjun was a master at steering conversations to suit his needs. He had an uncanny ability to shift the focus back to himself, making every discussion about his achievements, his ideas, or his problems. He would often manipulate conversations to gain sympathy or admiration, leaving little room for others to share their thoughts. The solution? Pay attention to the flow of conversations. If someone consistently manipulates the discussion to center around themselves, it's a red flag. Healthy conversations are a two-way street. One of the most telling signs of Arjun's true nature was his lack of empathy. He would listen to his friends' problems, but never really offer any genuine support. Instead, he would give surface-level advice or quickly change the topic. His lack of empathy was evident in his interactions, making people feel unheard and unimportant. True empathy involves active listening and offering meaningful support. If someone doesn't show genuine concern for your feelings, it's a clear sign of their lack of empathy. Arjun had a knack for pushing boundaries, whether it was showing up unannounced at friends' houses or prying into their personal lives. He never respected the limits set by others. This disregard for boundaries was a clear indicator of his manipulative tendencies. Establish and communicate your boundaries clearly. If someone continually disrespects them, it's important to address the issue directly and consider distancing yourself from them. Whenever his friends needed him, Arjun was often nowhere to be found. He would make excuses, disappear for days, or simply ignore calls and messages. However, when he needed something, he expected immediate attention and support. This inconsistency revealed his self-centered nature. Relationships should be reciprocal. If someone is rarely available when you need them, but demands your attention when it suits them, it's a sign of an unhealthy relationship. Arjun loved to boast about his good deeds. Whether it was helping a colleague with a project or donating to charity, he made sure everyone knew about his acts of kindness. This constant need for validation and admiration was a sign of his underlying insecurity. Now, genuine kindness doesn't seek recognition. Be cautious of people who constantly need to broadcast their good deeds. Whenever things didn't go his way, Arjun would play the victim card. He would lament about how life was unfair to him and how others always mistreated him. This manipulative tactic was his way of garnering sympathy and avoiding responsibility for his actions. It's important to recognize the difference between someone genuinely sharing their struggles and someone constantly playing the victim to manipulate others. Healthy relationships involve accountability and responsibility. Arjun enjoyed gossiping about others. He would share personal details and spread rumors, often under the guise of concern. This behavior not only hurt others, but also revealed his true character. Someone who thrived on creating drama and division. We should avoid engaging in gossip and be wary of those who do. Respecting others' privacy and speaking positively about them is a mark of true integrity. Arjun's kindness always came with strings attached. He would do favors and offer help, but there was always an expectation of something in return. This conditional kindness was his way of maintaining control and manipulating those around him. True kindness is unconditional. If someone's kindness always comes with expectations or demands, it's a sign of manipulation. Perhaps the most telling behavior of all was Arjun's lack of authenticity. He wore different masks depending on who he was with, constantly changing his personality to fit in or gain favor. This lack of authenticity made it difficult for anyone to truly know him. Value authenticity in relationships. Genuine people are consistent in their behavior and don't feel the need to wear masks to be liked or accepted. One day, Arjun's behavior caught up with him. His friends started distancing themselves, his colleagues stopped trusting him, and he found himself increasingly isolated. It was a wake-up call. He realized that his manipulative ways were not only hurting others, but also damaging his own well-being. Determined to change, Arjun sought help from a therapist and joined a personal development group. He began working on his self-awareness, understanding the root causes of his behavior, and learning to build genuine, healthy relationships. Arjun's story is a powerful reminder that true self-improvement and personal development start with self-awareness and authenticity. It's important to recognize these subtle behaviors in ourselves and others to build healthier, more meaningful relationships.